I mean,
Let's get in the ring.
let's get into a ring. We were talking about like having a boxing match. Um, no, honestly, like, you want to get into a ring?
No, this guy is treating me like shit. It's my house, and he's telling me what to do. And he said, you know what? Let's get in
You
the
don't
ring.
talk to me this way.
No, you don't talk
You
to
know
me
what?
this way.
Man it up.
Man it up.
If you want to do it, let's get
Let's
into
do
a
it.
ring.
You know.
You haven't seen this.
Oh, I haven't seen this. Well, you haven't seen.
Even I haven't seen this.
Well, you haven't seen who's in my corner.
Who's
the
in
guy
your-
who's the
oh.
biggest guy who's on my side.
The guy with the biggest.
That's what we need.
You know, I said it in the last podcast, the one we posted.
Wait, which one would it be? It wouldn't be the last podcast.
No, the podcast that we just posted today in the morning. I said it like, oh, Justin has the biggest, and I obviously edited it out.
Yeah, you just want people to think you have the biggest.
Yeah, well, let's just not address the elephant in the room.
Oh, so now it's an elephant, right? You want you want to name it different things.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of a brand new podcast, which is called the Ghanta Podcast. My name is Aber. This is my beautiful co-host. Show how beautiful you are.
Give me some sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar. You know what sugar means?
No, I know sugar.
You
mama.
haven't you haven't heard about sugar?
Like what kind of sugar?
Like you said, now you're learning more about the American concepts. So one thing is sugar. When someone says, "Give me some sugar,"
oh, that's like give me some kisses or something.
yeah. Okay, cool. So you're learning.
I already knew that.
I thought. Okay. By the way, my name is Isa, and welcome back to Ghanta. So you were talking about a Sweet 16. You learned about the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a concept. I just recently learned that whenever someone turns 16 in America, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
And they have this whole celebration. Like, obviously, it depends on how much money you have. Like, if you're someone who's rich, you're going to have a full-on, like, celebration where your family, your friends will be invited and there's going to be food and drinks and dance performances and everything. And that's just...
It's more a girl thing, from what I know.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think
I think
I'm
that
Justin,
too.
did you have a Sweet 16? I mean, you're not 16.
No, that's what
haircut.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? Like, we are Asians. Our parents don't give a shit about us turning 16.
Yeah, true. They're like, yeah, big whoop. Get into college.
Yeah, not even 18. Like, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. But what's up? How have you been?
Dude, it's been a while since we've got back.
I mean, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know, but
For us, yeah.
to let them know, it's been what? A month?
After a month.
A month?
Yeah. It's...
I was traveling for about 2 weeks, and I came back. Then he was busy with some projects.
Mhm. But
And
we already had, like, a lot of episodes
Yeah.
in our backpack. So it was...
in our backpack.
in our backpack.
Yeah, literally in our backpack.
So it was good. And honestly, we were talking about this, like, what do we want to talk about in today's episode? And we decided, like, let's just talk about, like, our student life in US.
Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, we had some comments about that, and we thought, let's chat about that a little bit, give
So-
some insight.
You know, right now, like, before coming to your house, I was actually talking to Rupali. And like, we were on the call, and obviously she must be getting bored of me just talking, so she must be on her Instagram as well at the same time.
Of course, like everyone does that on
yeah,
FaceTime nowadays. So disrespectful.
And she told me, like, Deepika Padukone. No, Katrina Kaif. Sorry, Katrina Kaif. She told me, like, Katrina Kaif is in West Village.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, right now. She just
Okay.
posted a story. And Rupali was like, I don't know why everyone comes to New York. And I told her, like, you know, maybe because we are here now, we don't realize that it is a big deal
Yeah.
to be in New York, especially for us who are not born here.
No, I think at some level we take it for granted while we're here. I mean, I'm not saying in any way like, yeah, cool, whatever, I don't give a yeah, we love it. But we don't realize, right? People are always coming to New York.
Yeah.
And for example,
I was literally telling her, like, I don't think we ever give a shit about West Village. Like,
I mean, now you might start giving
Now
a shit.
I
Now
might.
you might start giving
like
a
that
shit.
night when we were at that bar, after a week, I realized, oh, that was East Village.
East Village, yeah. You want to talk about how you led a charge of 30 people?
No, you tell the story. I can't, like...
You can't, you...
It happens to me.
I'm becoming like you now. Okay, anyway, so we went for a
Show.
show
Where I was in.
where Aber was performing. After this performance, and by the way, he did a spectacular job. I loved your modern day take on Romeo and Juliet. I think after it gets over, he goes and becomes a Ranveer Singh because he has so much energy at the end, and he tells everyone, "Come guys, follow me. Follow me. Let's go to this bar. It's my favorite bar in town." And everyone's like, "Oh, it must be some good thing. Where is it?"
And I just found it like 2 days back.
He literally just found it, okay? And he tells everybody, "Come, let's go." And then all these 30 people follow him. All these other students from school who are new to New York.
You know what I told them in the beginning?
What did you tell them?
I said it's just 5 minutes
Yeah,
away.
yeah. He told them it's
'Cause
right.
I
He
knew,
told
like-
them it's right here, okay? And then they said, "Okay, cool, let's go." And we started walking. I mean, we were 20 minutes in, and I knew he was bullshitting, but I just found it so fun.
The thing is, I knew all of them were drunk, and I even told him at one point. I came to him. I was like, the place is like actually 17 minutes
Yeah,
away.
I knew. I was with you, and I was just laughing because I'm watching all these people. I'm like, bro, like these people are so drunk, they don't understand what's going on. But I'm like, let's see how far this goes. This guy in the middle, people were revolting, and I started telling Abir, okay, these two are revolting. And if they, start talking too much, more people will revolt. So we need to be at them. Oh, it was so funny. And eventually we reached, it was a 17-minute walk. Half our group got dispersed somewhere else, but we still were able to find them. And we made it to the bar finally.
The bar was so small.
Was the most random hole-in-the-wall bar.
But that's the thing. When it's like super small and you have like, so you know what I told the owner? I said, you should thank me because I literally got you so many customers.
Yeah.
And then the whole bar got like packed.
It was full.
And it was like beers were literally $4, wine was $6.
You don't see that in America a lot.
Yeah.
In New York.
And the bartender was great. Like she was amazing, and we all like had a lot of fun. And a lot of those people, they told me like even was there. I don't know if you remember her.
Dude,
or
I
not.
met a lot of people, new people that
I
night.
met her recently, and she
I
was
don't know.
telling me like that was one of the best nights I ever had. She was like,
You
"I
know-
want to party with you."
I'll tell you what it is. Yes, because firstly, he had the craziest parties. I had a great time. Stone cold sober, but
Yeah.
I had an amazing time.
No, I think he was just productive. He was just like, "Oh, what are you doing these days? Let's work on a project. What are you doing these days? Let's work on a project." And I'm like, this guy is like literally spoiling the vibe of my party. He's just coming there and like talking about work.
Yeah, I was talking to... anyways.
You've been living here for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Tell me, just like we don't have to get too deep into it, but just tell me how has it been like first being a student and then being out of school, because you did go to 2 schools in the US.
Technically, I've been to 4 schools in the US. Technically. I'll tell you how.
Money, money, money.
No.
Lots of money.
Scholarship is also there. I got recruited for tennis.
Oh damn! You
See those rackets there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were just there like
Just
for
to-
killing mosquitoes.
You charge it like how Justin charges his booster board. We have to try the booster board, by
Yeah.
the way, if we have time. Anyways,
Tell me about it.
yeah. So I came to college. I'm gonna give a very over the top view of it. Okay,
Yeah.
like quickly. I got recruited for tennis. I studied at this school in Long Island, and I was there for the first 2 years.
What did you study?
So I went studying computer science. Okay, I was learning languages. Like I learned computer science languages, but I did not enjoy that. Python, C++, and Java. I did not enjoy it. So after the first year, I switched out to business. I realized that's where that's what I like. I like the business field. And then after that, I transferred to another school, which is a fully business school, and which is in Boston. I was there for the next 2.5 years. And in the interim period, I realized I wanted to get into the creative space, into acting and filmmaking and, content. I'm not really content creation at that point, but in the creative field. So one summer, I went to New York Film Academy in LA, ironically. And I did a filmmaking course for 2 months. So that's the third school. And then I came back. That was only during the summer. Graduated from my school in Boston. And then after getting a business degree, I came to school. And that was my 4th school. Studied here. And then I've been on this thing called an OPT. What international students know is your 1 year of work that you can work legally in the US for. And yeah, since I've been out of school, I've been honestly a lot more productive, a lot happier, because I feel in school, it's good to go to a school, good to build a network, build a community. But after so many years, I realized, I was too much in a bubble, too comfortable, and it's nice to go in the outside world. It is scary in the beginning, but that's life, right? That's the only way you make your connections. That's the only way you build your network and you build your portfolio. So I'm in that phase right now.
Actually, I didn't know a lot of it. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how we said this podcast is about us getting to
brand
know each
new-
other.
Brand new information.
Yeah, so
I used to think you were dumb.
I used to think that too. I still do.
um,
Anyway, so when I see you, okay, like I remember I had chats with you last year, and I told you that I would see you in college, and I'd see all of you all in school together, because I've been here for a lot more years.
how
and
many years? 6?
About 6 years now. So
That's a long
during
time.
your first year, I saw the way you were. So you were like what you call a typical freshman, okay, in colleges, where everything is so fun, and then you're like a kid in a new city, which is great. It's a great time. And then freshman, you want to try everything, and everything is so fun. And then when you become a senior, like, or we become a sophomore, the next year, you look at these other freshmen and you're like, what the fuck are these guys, bro?
Yeah.
You get so disgusted.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, this is what I used to like. Why are they getting so excited? Chill out. So I used to look at you that way. And let me tell you, the first time I met you, okay, in school, I just got into content creation, and I met him, and he said, "Oh, I'm a content creator." And I looked him up and down, and I'm like,
I also used to look
I'm like,
different.
cool.
He literally like didn't take me seriously.
I did not take him seriously. Then I saw Instagram, and then I'm like, I took him a little seriously, and I'm just like, Then like he grew up like a year later, he got off the freshman year. Then I feel we've had more real chats. And then I realized, okay, he's a pretty cool guy.
I didn't know this as well.
That was in my notes.
um,
Yeah, so what's your experience been like? Because you've been here for a little over a year now.
yeah, one and a
Almost 2
half
years.
year.
Yeah, that's a long time being away from home in a city like New York.
That's true. When I came here, I moved here. It was obviously new. I didn't plan to come and study in New York. I had no plans. Like I never thought of it.
Uh-huh.
I just you can say like I had because I was working like as a content creator in India, and there was a skill which I wanted to learn, and I was looking up online like where can I go, like because I'm a creative person and I wanted to do something related to that. And then I found this school in New York, and I had some money saved up, so it just happened for me. I can literally tell you this thing, like I came to the US on 31st of December.
I remember you told me that story when I first met you.
31st December 2021.
Uh-huh.
And I got my visa on 8th December 2021. So it was like that quickly.
Sorry, when did you apply to school?
I guess I applied in October.
So it was literally
It was that quickly.
end
like,
of the
yeah,
year,
yeah.
last quarter.
Yeah. And yeah, it happened. And then when I came here, obviously, so again, like I'm someone who, the thing is, when we were talking about like we live in New York and we don't really think about that it is a big deal or whatever.
Yeah.
But for me, it's always been like I'm not too very attached to a place. Like I've never been attached to a place. I feel in that manner I'm a detached person. Also in general, I feel I'm a detached person.
What do you mean by detached?
It means that I can detach myself, not in a bad way, but like, yeah, I can just be on my own.
Like detached from people, detached
From people, from places.
Okay.
Just, yeah. Like I don't get too attached.
So would you say you have a basic necessity of a place you go to, or like are you looking for nothing if you have to relocate to a new city? I don't know. Like
So for
are there certain-
me, like I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to what I want to do in life and where I want to be.
I see that.
And so that comes number one for me. So obviously wherever the opportunities are, I can be there. But then yeah, when I came here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm in New York. This is nice. And obviously it was a big change and everything was new. And then I got into school where I met you as well. And
yeah, thoughts. You give me your thoughts now.
No, honestly, I didn't think much about you. Like, it seems like you really thought about me.
No, I mean, because the only reason is because you said content
But
creator.
you were also like ahead of me. We had different
Yeah, yeah,
classes.
yeah.
Like we didn't really run. Like we knew the same people.
And we would only chat about content.
Content,
We would
yeah.
only chat
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. When I looked at Isa, I was like, yeah, cloud chaser.
Yeah, you're like, oh, he's talking to me because of my followers.
And then, you know, when once school got over, initially I was kind of sad. I was like, because like you're so busy and everything in your life is going on, and then it suddenly gets over and you're kicked out into the real world.
Oh, yeah.
So initially I was kind of sad. I missed school, and I was thinking, because the school we went to, they also have like part-time courses that you can take. So, and a lot of people do that. Even you did that for a
I
while.
did that for a semester.
Um,
And we were in the same class in
Yeah.
that semester. We had a great time.
yeah. And I thought I'm going to do that. And then I thought, you know what? I think I'm just going to wait because I just came out of school. Let's just see how it goes. And then I just really started loving my life outside of school. So now, in the same manner, like how you saw me, when I see my friends who are still in school, and I'm like, and they get so excited, you know, we did this, we did
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
I'm like, you don't even know. Like the real world is so much better because there are real challenges, and
Yes.
there's no one to like. You have to keep yourself motivated. No one's gonna appreciate you. You might not get to do as much as you do, like how much creativity you can show in school. In the real world, everything's gonna be. How do I put it in the right way? Never mind. I'll just skip it. You get what I'm trying to say.
I get
right?
what you're trying to say. The
Yeah.
real world is scary, but dude, get out in the real
Exactly.
world as fast as you can.
Exactly.
Because you can learn as much as you can in school, but what you learn outside is you can't beat
And
that.
the thing is, like, for all the international students watching this thing, like, I can tell you one thing: they don't make it easier for us at all.
Yeah.
They never, like, for us, like, they will try as much hard as possible. Like, they're gonna try to make it as hard as possible. You know what I mean by they. We don't need to mention it, but yeah, you just gotta. It all depends on like how strong you are, how determined you are, because so if I talk about my life right now. Literally after I'm done shooting this podcast, I'm gonna go for my part-time job because I
Party?
changed part-time job.
Oh, okay.
I don't party.
I
every
heard
day.
party.
I got a new part-time job.
Party.
Yeah, I got a new party.
Love it. Love it.
I got a new part-time job, and you need a part-time job in order to like survive in the country.
You do.
Because it's so expensive, and everything's super expensive, and so expensive, and
Dude,
super
New
expensive.
York is really expensive. Okay, we have 3 minutes left. Justin doesn't like this anymore.
My whole point is like when we were in school, there were a lot of friends of mine who used to work under the table, you know, because you can't
No,
really.
everybody
a
does
lot of
this.
people they work like kind of on cash basis, where they're not. I would say under the table.
No,
like,
I
let's just
think
say that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's not get.
Yeah,
too
let's
deep
not
into
get
that.
too much into it because it is an expensive place and you're not allowed to work. We of course didn't do it. Now we're legally allowed to work, and that's why we are able to work. But
Yeah.
that's the fun part of being out of
You're
school.
hustling, right? It's great. It's so much fun when you're out there. You feel your worth. You realize that you actually are worth something.
So I would say like if you're someone who wants to come abroad, like any country, and if you really want that, don't think that it's going to be all easy and all fun. It's going to be like any other place. Like even if you're living in India, you move to a bigger city. It's not easy.
It's not easy. Life is not easy, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta work hard and you gotta have fun hustling and working
But then
hard.
think about it as experience. Like, when are you going to experience it? You're not going to get it back. Like, this is the time when you should take all of your chances. Literally.
Yes, everything we're saying is right, but we're only 26, 25.
No, but
we're acting like we've lived life.
no, but I'm telling you this thing. I think whatever happens in life, I just think of it like as
Oh,
an
100%.
experience.
It is an
like,
experience. Yeah, you'll
This is
see. You're here for a finite amount of time. My point is, you're reaching from point A to point B. Okay, this might get a little dark, right? You're born and you die. That's it, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
that could get a little dark, but you can take it in a light. You can take it lightly, right? You're only here for this much time, so enjoy it. Make the most of it. Hustle and try to make the best life you can possibly. Yeah, sure, there will be obstacles. Not everyone has the same privileges and same chances, but you got to make the best with what you have and always strive for the most.
And you can enjoy while working as well. Like all you need, according to me, which I think it's a constant struggle for me, but I'm still trying, is like getting a balance in life. The day I get it, which I don't think we're
I don't
gonna
think you'll ever
get
get
it.
a balance. You have to always
just chasing
strive.
it,
Yes, yes.
That's the right
You'll
mentality.
never get a balance, but you have to chase it. Yeah.
Damn, today we sound like beer biceps.
Yeah, I think.
All right, so this one, we're going to keep it short and simple, and we're going to wrap it up. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the Ghanta podcast. And if you want to see a shirtless picture of Justin, just stay tuned.
We'll send you a shirtless picture with neck down.
Or pants down.
Ooh, something's gonna be down.
Okay,
Anyways.
let's walk away.
Just wanna get something spooky.